Hey sparkly jewelry lover, welcome back to our YouTube channel. The video that you're about to see is taken from my live Friday night show, so you will see me chatting live to my wonderful sparklies and answering questions, commenting along with everybody else. You may also see a sneaky cameo from my two little puppies, Heathcliff and Moriarty. This week I'm going to show you some of the new pieces in our Seaside collection, which you've been loving, and me too. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let's listen in. It's Friday night! Woo! Hi everybody! My light's collapsing. Happy Friday! It's lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in August. And it is beautiful this evening, isn't it? Let me know if you're watching in the garden. It feels like a kind of garden type festival barbecue vibe today, doesn't it? I've got some gorgeous summer jewelry to show you. I'd love to see what you think of our new pieces, and I'm adding today to the ever popular Seaside collection, and you've absolutely loved that. Thank you first of all for all of your orders while we've been away on our holidays. As you know, or maybe you don't know, you might have missed the last live, and I didn't put a note in the window, completely forgot. So if you pass by the shop on Monday, then you just have to guess why we're not there. But we went Saturday evening, and we came back Wednesday evening. Went to Robin Hood's Bay just by Whitby in North Yorkshire and had a fabulous time. And it was torrential rain. We were talking to somebody today, and the rain, honestly, when we were packing the car, it was just absolutely crazy. Just chucked it down completely. And apparently we were chatting to somebody who was at Robin Hood's Bay the day before we got there, so they were there on the Friday, we got there on the Saturday evening. They said it was like a river. It was just so much flooding. It was crazy. Just excuse me, I'm going to have to sort this light out because it's just, oops, there. Oh, stretching over. That's not a very good look, is it? Let me put that there. There, that's better. Sorry. When I was doing the intro, it just sort of tilted and fell, and it was just at the corner of my eyes, just at the wrong, yeah, the wrong angle for me. Sorry about that. There. So anyway, yes, it was absolutely chucking it down. Apparently on the Friday, chucked it down here in Chesterfield on Saturday when we loaded the car, chucked it down again when we unloaded the car, and then it was really kind to us. It was absolutely gorgeous. Hi to Georgina, happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. Pauline's just been watching you for happy Friday, been waiting for you. Happy Friday. Oh, that's so lovely. On a high because you had a little green bag full of goodies today. Oh, you chose some amazing pieces today. They were absolutely gorgeous. You have to put them on Sparkle Pics in a bit. Oh, it was so lovely to chat with you. Happy Friday to Sarah. Lovely to have your company. Happy Friday to Steph. If he's watching, lovely to have your company tonight. Linda, happy Sparkly Friday. Greetings from Dillham in Norfolk. Oh, you're on holiday. Have a wonderful time. How's the weather? Is it good? It's been kind to you. I hope so. Hi, Amanda. You made it. Happy Sparkly Friday. Lovely to have your company. And hi to Becky Boo as well. Happy Sparkly Friday. Lovely to have your company tonight. Hello to Kate. Happy Friday. Ah, the gang's all here. That's good. Steph says he is. Oh, marvellous. There you go. You can tell him that I said hello with no prompting whatsoever tonight. Did I? I remembered him. And I should say hello to Malcolm as well in that case, shouldn't I? And hello to Scott as well. And hello, because I know often you don't comment, to viewers in Dublin. Hi. Lovely to have your company tonight. If you're here with me, got a wonderful show. So yeah, we've been very inspired by the beach, and we've been taking lots of photographs, and of course we dressed for torrential rain, and it was gorgeous sun, so that was fun. But the puppies had a whale of a time. It is Friday night naughties tonight, so you might be able to hear them in the background. They're just having a good old scrap. What are you two doing? They've both just gone, nothing. They're jumping all over each other. They had quite a warm walk home, so they crashed when they got back. They've just had some food, and I was going to say they'd had a snooze, but it must have been a power nap because they haven't had time to sleep. So, and now they're just having a terrific fight. So there you go. So if there's noise in the background, It's the puppies, it's the Cairns. They had a great time on the beach. It was Moriarty's first seaside, and he had a great time. It was Heathcliff's birthday. He was 2. Can you believe? Oh my goodness me. So it was great. Okay, says, don't say hello to Les, he's fishing again. Well, that's it then. It's just not on, is it, that he misses all these Friday nights, Kate? Do give him my love. Tell him I hope he's had a very good time. Oh, Steph heard me as well. That's good. Linda says, get any Whitby Jet? Not a sausage. Not a solitary Whitby Jet sausage, Linda. No. We had what we call faux Whitby Jet. So maybe we should call it, I don't know, Fitby Jet or something like that. And what we do, we comb the beach when we go away and look for, and we found lots of little pieces in the past, but we find sea coal, which is very, very similar to jet. And we find it's not really well, it's not an obsidian, not really. And it's not a sea glass, it's kind of a black composite, yeah, and it just looks so much like Whitby Jet and on the beach, and you can't tell till you pick it up, and then you pick it up and it's heavy. You can feel that it's not light enough to be jet, and you can also see as well Whitby Jet's got a very certain look to it, especially when it's rough, and you can pretty much tell, you know, straight away what you've picked up. So Pauline says, may I say Laura Jo? Oh, where are you? The comments are jumping about today. Pauline, I was chatting to you there. May I say Laura Jo's pendant looks lovely on here, but you need to see it live. It's amazing. Thank you, Pauline. Gorgeous. Yes, I've got, I think I managed to get either 4 or 5 of these in the end, and that's it. I don't think I'll be able to get any more. So Carol's had one, if Carol's watching tonight, and it looks absolutely amazing on the nice big thick chunky snake. Absolutely gorgeous. Steph says, looks like they did. Yeah, they did have a wonderful time. Becky says, just about to say that, Pauline. Thank you, Becky. Laura Jo, your necklace looks beautiful. Ah, thanks so much. Have to look in tomorrow and look at the new items. Do come in. I promise I won't leave them on the dining room table. Promise I won't leave them in my studio. They'll be there ready for you to see. Linda says 2 years. Wow, I know it's gone so quickly, hasn't it? And I know we say that about everything and every birthday, but honestly it doesn't feel like we've had like Heathcliff is 2 years. Oh, so quickly that has gone. I can't believe it. Happy Friday to Jeanette. Lovely to have your company tonight. Lovely to be with you all. So yeah, we had a fabulous time. Heathcliff celebrated with steak. So yeah, he was just completely spoiled. It was great, and we spent the day on the beach. And somebody was asking me if we went away for Heathcliff's birthday. He is spoiled, but he's not that spoiled. So it wasn't just for Heathcliff's birthday. He's sitting by my feet, so I won't disabuse him of that. It was also for our anniversary. It was our wedding anniversary. That's why we went away. So it was fab. Oh, it was lovely. And it's been lovely to see so many of you since we've got back as well. My goodness, we've been so busy. Hi to Leslie. Happy Sparkly Friday. Lovely to have your company tonight. And you've all been popping in. This Seaside collection. Oh, I'm losing a little bit of a strap there. Seaside collection. Oh, you've just absolutely loved. And I can see why. So I'm going to show you the new additions to the Seaside collection tonight. And they are the Whale's Tails. Now, I get asked a lot for pieces that are a little bit different, but also quite simple and quite wearable. So everyday pieces is a big ask, especially throughout the summer. A lot of people want a piece that they can just wear and wear and wear, and that will go with everything. And I think this collection is perfect for that. It's gorgeous, all in silver, because I realise it's picking up a little bit of the yellow of my screen tonight, but it is all in silver. And it's carved, so it's got that wonderful feeling to it. So here and here is just dipped. It's carved in. That gorgeous bail, really fluid, up at the top there. And on our super popular dotty chain, of course, which I absolutely love. Now, you could wear this either way. It is carrying the little hallmark on the back. So if you wore it that way, it looks like he's got a little tattoo on his bottom, doesn't it? This whale's tail. Now, whales are a symbol of compassion and solitude and knowledge, and my favourite part of all, abundant creativity. And I think that's just absolutely marvellous. And apparently the blowhole, and when you see the water coming up, is the symbol of the just unleashing your creativity, which I absolutely love. Now this pendant is really nice and dainty. It's one of the pieces that you'd have to look and look again, I think. Now I should have put a little poll up to ask if you were surprised that I added this to my collection. It was just one of those pieces, wasn't it, that I saw and thought, oh, that's so me, I love it. So let me show you the daintiness of the whale tail, because if I leave my Nautilus shell on, it will overpower this piece, because she is nice and dainty. Let's make sure I put her on the right way as well. I was putting on something for a lady the other day, and I had to put it on, it was a double-sided piece, and I just couldn't get the it was Blue John and Springtime Opalite, and I just couldn't get the Blue John. So my brain, you know, when you sometimes your brain just switches off. I mean, spatial awareness is not my all-time greatest skill anyway, but every time I put it on, the Opalite was on the, and I was thinking, how is this possible? There are only two ways that I can do it, and each time, honestly. So it's kind of been one of those weeks, and I can't even say that I'm tired, can I? Because I've had a holiday, so I don't know what that was all about. So there, you see, she just sits very nicely. And of course in the dotty, 16, 18 or 20 inch in length, and she'll look gorgeous on any, so you can just sit her there. Now I've bought in a couple of the pieces that I've showed you previously, so later on I'm going to show you how that would look layered with other pieces from the Seaside collection, because she would layer really nicely. The table's wobbling, by the way, because the puppies are underneath it. I'm sorry about that. Making their little cameo. So that's how that one would sit. She sits really nicely on your neck, especially because the back is so smooth. Really beautifully carved, that piece. And it's just so unusual, isn't it, with the whale's tail. And then we've got earrings to match. Now the earrings are a drop earring, and that's how they're going to sit in your ear. Let me bring them in so you can have a closer look. And again, they're carved at the front there, and they've got a little heart at the top, which I think is just so sweet. And so those bits here, there, are kind of a little dip, and they're carved so they go in and nicely rounded on the back. And again, so simple, really, really simple, really, really elegant. What are you two doing? And I think they would just sit absolutely beautifully in your ear. Very, very wearable, because they're going to go from daytime to nighttime very easily, because they're that drop. Let me show you how they would sit. So they're going to sit there in your ear, obviously depending on where your piercing is. They're going to sit slightly differently on different people, but that's about where they're going to sit. And they've got that lovely movement to them. They're nicely balanced, because oh, are you biting? Goodness me, no bite. They're really nicely balanced because they've got a nice whale's tail at the bottom. If it's gone quiet, Adam's just come in to see the puppies, and they've just gone to see him and said, no, we're not doing anything at all. So really nicely balanced there. I thought he was going to fly in then. Is he going to come and say hello while he's up there? Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing, little fighter? At the moment he's saying to Heathcliff, da 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 da, I'm up here. That's very naughty. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness. Little puppy, big puppy. Hello. What are you doing up there? You have a fight. Is he being a beast?
Biting his legs.
He's biting your legs. Oh, he's getting his legs bitten. felt the sparklies about it. Look at his little face. Oh dear. It's their thing that they do. So Heathcliff really loves to be chased. So he'll come and launch himself. Thank you, animal handler. He'll come and launch himself onto Moriarty and just go, wow, and pounce on him. And Mori retaliates by just hanging onto his leg. And he just grabs his leg and just hangs on for dear life. So Heath then tries to run off on 3 legs. Oh dear me. See, everybody's saying that you're very cute, so I won't tell them the truth. There we go. Oh, happy Friday to Caroline. Lovely to have your company. Oh, Linda says happy anniversary. Thank you, Linda. 11 years. 11 years married this year, and together for 21. Yes, something like that. Yeah, thank you. That was very kind of you. Yeah, we had a lovely anniversary. Kate says one unleashed his creativity all over me in Australia. Oh my goodness. Good taste, obviously. There you go, Kate. That's why you're such a lovely, vibrant person. It's all about the blessing of the whale. That must have been incredible. How amazing. Amazing. Sarah says, have I spotted you have your original engagement ring back? You've got Hawkeyes. It's not, but it is very similar. It's another hold in place. You may remember that I was wearing the curved one, which is a little sample. And I had a bride come to collect her wedding rings, and she's excited about her wedding day, and she was going through, obviously she got the wedding rings, which is something new, and it was a couple of days before her wedding, and she didn't have anything borrowed, and she was sort of a little bit emotional, and I said, you know what, because she'd had something from our sparkle collection. So it was a pear-shaped cubic zirconia pendant and earrings, and they looked amazing. And the ring just matched. So I said, there you go, that's something borrowed. So then, of course, I for our anniversary, and it's not my actual engagement ring, of course, so it's okay. But I didn't have an engagement ring on, and it felt quite strange. So I had to go and dig out yet another sample. And this one is a sample that I did around the same time as my engagement ring. It's quite sweet, actually. I'll show you. Look, it's got a halo band, so completely rounded on the outside, rounded on the inside, and it's got love hearts all around the collet. It's so sweet, so sweet. So yeah, I had to dig out that sample, and I've put that on because my engagement ring is just still an ongoing saga, because I haven't sorted that out. But very well spotted there, Sarah. That's very good. Linda says, wow, love the earrings. Thank you, Linda. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Pauline said he's so cute. Sarah says super cute. Jeanette says so cute. And Linda says cuteness overload. Kate says gorgeous boys. Georgina says Heathcliff looks like he's smiling. He loves being on camera. Although when I take photos of them, I have to turn the sound off on my phone, because otherwise he just turns his head away like a starlet. No photos unless he's absolutely posing. Linda says, love that setting. Thank you. It's a gorgeous setting, isn't it? It's a setting that I did for a little while. I haven't done, and to be honest, I'd forgotten about it. So it may make a reappearance. You never know. Just going to have a little drink. Thank you. So they're the whale tail earrings, and I just adore them. They're absolutely fabulous. £35, those ones. And the pendant is £45. And then for something a little bit different, hello sweetheart, for something a little bit different, we've got the whale tail hoop earrings. Now these are a little bit fabulous. Huggy hoops are where it's at the moment. As well, you will know quite a few of you coming in and choosing the Huggies in different collections. So we had the whale tail in the Huggies as well. Really nicely put together. Let me show you one off the ear stick so you can see. Now they're hinged, so they open like that. So just the hinge at the bottom and then click into themselves, and they've got that hidden clasp there, so all nice and covered up. The nice thing about those is when you put them through, you can feel the click, and that's how you know that they're nice and secure. So they're nice and easy to put in. I've got fur up my nose now. So you can feel the click to those. Click just behind your ear. There we are. And the whale tail at the front. And again, oh goodness, again, really nice and smooth, really beautifully carved, and going into that hoop, a nice thick huggy hoop. So that's oh, that sits really nicely in your ear. So that's how they're going to sit. Let me show you. They're going to sit just there. Let me take out mine. I'm wearing the seashells today to go with my shell pendant. There, let me show you. So they're going to sit just in your ear, so you'll be able to see that whale tail. And of course, if you've got double piercings, then you'll be able to wear your hoop in there, and you'll drop at the front. Have I got enough hands to do that? Let's see if I can make that work for you to give you an idea. So, oh gosh, you'd have to be pierced really high, wouldn't you, to have it there? But you get the idea. So you could have the drops in the bottom, hoops on the top, or vice versa. Mix and match them so they would look fabulous. They're super comfortable to wear. Now, depending on where you're pierced, I think for this one, I know there are a couple of you that don't find huggies altogether comfortable because you've got a higher piercing, so the huggy sits. But these ones are a nice size. So if you compare them to, see, that's the seashell that I'm wearing at the moment, and you can see that the whale tail's a lot bigger, so they're going to have a lot more room in there, which is really nice. Again, they're carved, so they handle the light really nicely. They've got that dip in the front there, and they're just really beautiful. They sit beautifully in the ear. And those ones are £56. £56 there. That's the profile view. That's the reverse view. And that's the whale tail hoop. Let me just show you once more against my ear, so you've got that idea of size. And they sit really beautifully. And then to finish the collection, we've got a whale tail ring. And you know I love a good ring, and I know you love rings as well. They're fabulous, aren't they? You can never have too many. Take it from someone who tries. And this is the gorgeous whale tail ring. So double ring. It's a nice crossover setting. Amanda says stunning. Thanks, Amanda. They're beautiful, aren't they? And it sits really nicely on your finger, this one. So let me show you. I'll pop that. It would make a really nice thumb ring. So that's how that's going to sit on your thumb. And of course, any other finger as well. So let's pop it on there. And you can see it's a fairly nice, well, it's not fairly nice, it's lovely, but it's a nice, fairly lightweight ring, so nice and comfortable to wear. You could stack if you wanted to. I don't think you need to. I think it does a lot of the talking on its own. Again, with that beautiful carved piece there, that nice silver band. That's the reverse. So nice and comfortable again, easy to wear, and just lovely. Now this is available in an array of sizes, I think up to at least a T for terrific. Now in stock, I've at the moment got a size P for perfect, a size Q for queen, and a size T for terrific. I can do other sizes to order, so they'll take a couple of days and we'll order those and they'll come through. So if you are wanting one and we haven't got that in your size, then you can of course order those and they'll come through. But at the moment I've got a P for perfect, Q for queen, and T for terrific in the whale tail ring. And these ones are £30. Now I did say, didn't I, that I would show you how the whale tail is going to fit with some of the other pieces in the collection. Amanda says, beautiful ring, so unusual. Thank you. I thought that too. It's gorgeous that it overlaps, and it's nice that it's carved, isn't it? Very different. So here's the whale tail. And I tell you, I've been putting this online. All these pieces are online, by the way, that I've showed you today. I've put them on. And when you haven't written something for a while, and goodness me, how many times did I have to go through and think, is it the right tale that I've written? Because if I'm telling a tale, it's T-A-L-E, and I'm sure a tale is T-A-I-L, but it was just one of those things that I just couldn't get my head around, and I just can't have written it for so long. So how nicely would that stack with the starfish? I think they would layer just perfectly, wouldn't they? Now, if you've seen me do layers before, then you'll know that I'm always a fan of having the bigger piece towards the bottom. I don't know whether that's because it's how I was taught to display in a jeweler's. We usually put the bigger piece at the bottom and then sort of graduate down, if you like, so the smaller pieces at the top. Maybe it is, or maybe it's just one of my peculiarities. Like the way that I have to wear blue john with the dark at the bottom. I don't know. Let me know. What are you a fan of? Do you tend to do that with your layers? Do you have the bigger piece at the bottom and then the smaller pieces at the top? It's definitely what I do. So that would be the starfish at the bottom. And you could go absolutely mad and add the nautilus in there, couldn't you, if you wanted to? Now you'll have to sort of use your imagination a little. There, that's not fastened, I don't think. But we'll just layer her there for a minute. And then fasten on the whale tail, just to show you how that's going to sit in a layer. And we'll just fasten that on. Now, remember I said about the bigger pieces, so the statement pieces, if you want them to make a statement, to wear them nice and high. So as I'm wearing my nautilus shell today, nice and high up on the collar. And then if you want to dilute them a little bit, so if you want to try a statement, there, oops, but you're not too sure, there we go. So let's just take that down a little. So imagine you were wearing a V, or even quite a bit lower off the shoulder, like I'm wearing today there. You see? So you can layer, and we're just having that really nice V. So we go down, and then if you imagine if I've got a longer chain, we could put the nautilus there, or even longer. You could go longer and longer if you wanted to, and then you really start to create this really nice story that starts here on your neck and goes down. So here, the whale tail, how I'm wearing her there, just above décolletage level, that's going to be about 14 inch on me. So we have got, I must put those, I'm sure I've said this to you before, must put those as an option on our website, because I do a 14 now. 14 is tiny, it's really teeny tiny, it's sort of choker length. So you could have that there. This piece you get away with at choker length, if that's your thing. I know some people are just not, it's really not comfortable for them to wear them there, and that's fine. You could come down a little and have a 16 and 18. You could come down some more and have an 18, a 20. You can really do what you like with these layers. That's the fun of them. But yeah, if you wanted a really high layer, that's a 14. Just my top tip for if you're wearing that sort of really throat choker length is to just be aware of the pointy bits. So I perhaps wouldn't wear a starfish at 14 inches. I'd perhaps go for the whale tail because it's just that little bit smoother. But then you really start to build up layers, and obviously then you can choose your earrings. You can go for the whale tail earrings should you want to, and you could team with the starfish earrings as well. You could do what Jeanette does, and you could go for one of each. So you could have the two pairs and just wear them like this. Linda, look away now. But I know, Jeanette, you like to do that, don't you? Or actually, you might wear them in one ear, so a whale tail and a starfish. And then you've just got this fabulous seaside theme going on there. And it's just wonderful. And it's, of course, a good excuse for me to wear more jewellery. Not that I ever need a reason, but you could do that. A nice top layer as well, if you've got your torque, is to wear a torque and then a pendant underneath. So you could go torque, whoops, juggling, You could go whale tail just underneath, like that. If I can find her. See? So you could do that. Now that she would be about 20 there, I think. There or thereabouts. And then you've got that layer as well. And it just depends on how big you want that look to be. If you want sort of a big look, if you want something really subtle, then the pendant that I've showed you tonight on her own will just be absolutely perfect. She's just that little splash of summer. So when you go on your holidays and you come back and you want a piece to remember your holidays by, then that's the one, isn't it? You just remember the time that Kate was in Australia with the whales. And Linda says layer larger at the bottom. Yeah, Pauline agrees, larger at the bottom, definitely. Becky says, yeah, larger at the bottom. Need more to layer. Yeah, you're like me. We just need some more. Just a couple more. That'll do it. Yeah. Jeanette says totally. Yeah, I think you do rock that look, the asymmetrical look. It looks absolutely amazing. So that's what you could do. You could layer them up with your seahorse, of course. We've got your gorgeous seahorse here. Your little abalone, so we can wear him at the top of the seahorse. And it's just that little montage and just having a bit of fun, because you know that's what jewelry's all about. It's about having fun, making you smile, making you feel a bit and you want to go out and show people, don't you? Which is what is so nice about wearing unusual jewelry, because often it's like being a secret club, isn't it? I get approached on the market sometimes when I'm out and having a look around and people, oh, I like your jewelry, and somebody will go, oh, that's Adorn, and you think, yes, it is, that's right. And it's so nice, isn't it, when people notice? So it's good to have a little bit of fun. It's quite a joyful thing to do, isn't it? It's like toys for grown-ups, because you know we are never too old, are we, to have some toys of our own, sparkly things that we love and that we adore. And that is my show for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like the little cameos. I'm so glad that you're puppy people as well, that you don't go, oh my goodness, those puppies again. We'll watch on catch up, just fast forward to the jewellery. But we've got some gorgeous jewellery in at Adorn at the moment, so the Seaside collection, which you're just loving, and I'm so glad that you are. It's lovely when we choose some pieces and you come in. And I was talking to somebody about this the other day as well, and I might have mentioned it on the live too. That's why we like you to come in and browse. Even if you're not buying, come in, have a browse. It's never a problem for you to do that, because it lets us know if we're on the right lines. So if you come in and go, oh, everything's awful, it's terrible, what were you thinking? Then we know that we're not sort of heading in the right direction. But if you come in and browse and you like things, then we know that we're moving in the right way. So it is always helpful. Sarah says, have a great weekend. Thank you, Sarah. Linda says, love it. Thank you. Pauline says, thank you for a lovely show. You're most welcome. Amanda says, thank you. You're most welcome. And thank you all for your company. I've had a fabulous time. Now, the entire show is going to be available on Facebook Watch, so that'll be almost straight away. So if you missed any of tonight, or you want to go through and pause and that kind of thing, then do so. If you want to start making a wish list, then you can start screenshotting pieces for Christmas. I am taking deposits now for Christmas, by the way. So if you want to put something in the safe for a birthday or a Christmas, then you can do. Pop in and see the piece, put a deposit on, we'll put it in the safe, and then you'll be able to feel nice and smug in December when all your Christmas shopping is done. Well done, you. But a nice way to make your Christmas wish list is to go through and screenshot. Please be kind. I've had some screenshots in the shot when I'm sort of like that. I don't do a good screenshot. Maybe edit the jewellery. Yeah. I hope you have a lovely weekend then, whatever you're doing. We're at Adorn tomorrow, that's Saturday, from 10 until 5, and then we're back to our usual opening hours again next week, which are Monday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. As always, if you've a friend or friends, look you, that don't have a Facebook page but do want to watch the show, the entire show is going to be over on my YouTube channel on Saturday morning, and that's Adorn Jewelers over on YouTube. You can find us over there, and if you fancy coming along and subscribing, then that would be just uber fabulous, darlings. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend then, whatever you're doing, and remember, until next we meet, eat sleep, sparkle, repeat. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. See you soon.